Welcome to Journey of Faith, Business Owner, episode number 4. I'm your host, Renee Berry. For this 4th episode, I'm entitling it, What Actually Do I Do as a Garden Nanny? When I'm contacted by a new client, this is the process I take. Number 1, I let them know that I will be sending them over a consultation form. I have resorted in doing this form for everyone interested in my business. This is why. When I first started my business, I would give free estimates. I would drive to their property and pretty much tell them what I would do for them and my suggestions. Also, giving them a write-up and an idea of what it would look like for free. This became expensive on my part because most of the people I gave estimates to, they pretty much got free advice and I never heard from them again. Just my driving out to many of these locations was costing me time and money. I realized that 98% of the people I gave free estimates were tire kickers. That means someone who initially seems interested in your services or purchasing something but never makes a buying decision. I quickly learned that I had to charge for my time. My consultation form lets you know that I can come out and give a consult, and it runs between a certain amount of money depending on the location. This in turn weeds out the tire kickers from those who are actually interested in having work done. It has helped tremendously. I get paid right on the spot before I give the consult. Those who do not want to pay for a consult, I don't hear from anymore, and those that are interested in actually having work being performed, they agree to the consult, and so far 100% of these people I end up doing work for. I also deduct from the last payment the consult fee because keep in mind I started out giving free estimates. I don't mind coming, but I don't want to waste time, so I don't mind giving this back as long as the job fits a minimum amount of work being done. I'm paid half of the total of the invoice before I start and the balance after I've finished the job. It has worked out great for me. Number 2, also for those who sign a contract for my services, they are given a questionnaire asking all the pertinent questions. How they want to use the space, high or low maintenance. Will they be doing the maintenance themselves or do they need my assistance? And many other questions in order for me to help them. This is where I learn if I will be doing a one-time job or working for them weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, or as needed. I mentioned in a past episode that I work solo. I do this because right now I don't feel it necessary to hire with the size of my clientele. I have made it so that I'm comfortable with those I service, and like I mentioned, I only do maintenance at this point. If I were writing out the plans and starting a job from scratch like I did when I first started, I would consider hiring a helper. I have seen by working with others that good help in this field is hard to come by. It can be strenuous on the body being a gardener. The bending up and down, the weather and the bugs and the rodents, it can take a toll on the best of us. And when I've had helpers in the past, they didn't last a week. Literally. Nowadays, people are just not used to this type of labor. So I have resorted to working solo and I enjoy it very much. In my business, I don't work with hardscape, meaning rock walls, retaining walls, decks, and so on. I don't do any lawn mowing or weed care in grassy areas. I always say I do the pretty stuff. Put in annuals, perennials, shrubs, and small trees, depending on the client's needs. When I become a client to these customers, I then begin to do the maintenance on their property meaning weeding, pruning, whatever the client needs, small trees, anything like that. And like I say, that's either weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, or whenever needed. I started off doing bag mulch, but now it's just easier for me to order mulch to be delivered to my clients from a second party. So this is my garden nanny duties. I love it. I have wonderful clients that I've worked with for many years, and some are fairly new. I will continue to do this job as long as the Lord gives me strength in my body to perform it. It's the best job ever for me. Thanks so much for listening to Journey of Faith, Business Owner. I look forward to spending time with you in the next episode.